Hey everybody, today we're going outside the studio with two of our learning specialists, Kathy Rawlins at Ponte Vedra and Traci Salari at Whitehurst, and they're going to talk a little bit about the expansion of the Learning Services program at Bolles. Take it away, ladies.
Hi, I'm Kathy Rawlins, and welcome to the Ponte Vedra Beach campus, and I'm happy to be here with one of my cohorts and dear friends, Traci Salari.
Hi, I'm Traci Salari, and I'm coming from the Whitehurst campus. Happy to be here. We're excited to grow this year. We've rebranded as the Student Success Team. We have now Meredith Thorpe, who was recently a first grade teacher, has joined our team and is supporting grades K and 1. I've moved from supporting K through 5 to just second and third grade. And then Andrea Benitez is supporting grades 4 and 5. She most recently was a 5th grade teacher. We also, as part of our student success team, we include Shelly Seraphin, who is our guidance counselor and is a valuable resource for all student growth, behaviorally, social emotional needs, and then so that really allows us to primarily focus on the academic needs. And then Christy Lusk, of course, is part of our team as well. So when we meet as a group, we are thinking holistically about children, and we're trying to ensure that we're meeting all needs and partnering with teachers as well as families. So this is a really huge win for Bolles, but ultimately a huge win for students and their long-term success.
We've extended the program at Ponte Vedra as well, and I am lucky enough to work with Sarah Chagas. She has been a learning specialist for numerous years, and she works with our 4th and 5th graders. And we also have Danielle Fortuna, who has been a previous learning specialist, mainly in the public schools up northeast as well as throughout Florida. And she does pre-K through 1st. We too incorporate our guidance counselor, Sherry Bowen, who's been here for numerous years, and she works with the social emotional piece. And we have found that in order to work with the whole child, it really takes a team approach. Suzanne Carlino, our new head of school out here at Ponte Vedra, also joins our student support team.
This structure has allowed us to be able to meet with teachers to ensure planning is aligned with student needs. So data really is driving instructional choices at a higher level than it probably ever has been, because we are able to connect in that way.
And I'd like to explain a little bit to you so that you better understand what we do both in the classroom and outside of the classroom. We provide appropriate levels of curriculum support and extend what the students are learning and work with them in and outside the classroom. We're responsible for building proactive and cooperative partnerships with the teachers and parents. We also want to help them progress academically, behaviorally, socially, within the goals of fostering opportunities for success.
So one example of what that looks like within the classroom setting is we have incorporated the M-Class benchmarks and progress monitoring data that we are doing either quarterly at those beginning, mid-year, and end. And we also are doing progress monitoring, which typically occurs about every 2 weeks. And we've used that data to inform those small groups and student goals. So what that looks like in a 2nd grade classroom, we had a student recently not do very well on one of the math assessments, just a couple portions in that math assessment. So we were able to meet as a team. Our teacher decided, you know what, I want to do some one-on-one lessons with this particular student. I'm seeing a pattern in our whole group and our small group, and then I'm seeing the same pattern across these multiple children. So that turned into a little small group when I pushed into the classroom over multiple days, and then we reassessed and success.
And the nice thing about the new program this year, as Traci said, you have more data to drive what you are wanting to do. And we are not working with just students who have educational evaluations before 3rd grade. We are working with students that have a need We see the need, we address the need. And the other good thing that we're seeing is that the students are becoming more confident. And I know I've done my job not just because the data shows it, but when you have a student that comes up to you and says, I needed you, but now I have it and I don't need you anymore. I still love you, but I don't need you. That lets me know that I have accomplished the goal of what that student needs, what the school needs, and then also what the child needs in order to be a strong, independent learner and an advocate for themselves. For the future of the program, we are not somebody that just stands with what we have success today, but what brings us success tomorrow. We're very involved in outside organizations. We're always learning the new research. For example, the definition for dyslexia just changed, so we have to stay on top of that. And so how we share that with our team, but then we also share that with our teachers. We can share it with the parents. We work with ways to help the parents and the students and the teachers to keep growing, and we have to grow and change as education grows and changes.
Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Traci. We're so appreciative of what you and your colleagues and all of our colleagues on campuses do each and every day for our students.